Good morning everybody. I've decided to come down to my local canal today to do a bit of pike fishing on the float. I haven't been doing too well with the perch, but fingers crossed today we might get one or two very nice pike. I don't care how big they are, I just love watching a float going under. And it is a superb morning this morning. Over the past couple of days we've had a lot of rain, and this will be up a bit, but fingers crossed the pike will still feed. I've got lamprey section with me today, and I've got some mackerel and some smelts. So I'm going to wait half an hour so I can see what I'm doing, and then we'll cast in and we'll see if we can catch that elusive pike. Well, there, the bait's all set in now, just cast in. One with a lamprey eel section and one with a smelt. I've got one quite close to the boat because I've seen one or two fish moving around there, and I've got one in the middle. It's deeper than I thought actually. It's around 11 foot, so fingers crossed. Let's see if we can get a nice canal pike out today. I'll give it a couple of hours here, and if I don't catch anything I'll move downstream, give it a couple of hours. I'm only going to do 3 or 4 swims today because it's dark at 4, so let's see what we can catch. Well, the bait's in well, the baits have been in half an hour now, and nothing yet, but I've got one just in the centre and I've got one just on the edge of that boat there. I know you can't see it on the GoPro, but hopefully, you know, we've got some fish here, so we might be able to get one. I think we've got one already. Float's moving. That was quick, yeah, the float's definitely moving. There we are, a beautiful canal pike. Nice start, £13, 13 ounces. Look how fat she is. Beautiful condition, this one. Shame me battery ran out, but sorry about that guys, but these things do happen. Forgot to change the battery. Well, that was a nice start. Half an hour and I've had a 13. There we go, a nice 13-pounder, and this one took the smelt deadbait. Absolutely cracking fish. You can see how fat she is. She's absolutely amazing. So I'm pleased to catch her. That's the first one off the bat. The clouds are going up and down, that's why the picture's going a bit funny, but you can see how beautiful she is. Absolute cracking fish, really nice and fat and in good condition. Lovely. Right, we'll return her now. Just got a big head on this one. Beautiful big pike. Okay, Missy, there you go. Off you go. I'll see you again. Straight down into the depths. Beautiful fish. Right, let's get another bait out there. There we go, look at that, Mr. Heron there joining me on the bank. Absolutely gorgeous bird. I've been waiting for one of these to come up here for ages. Oh, look at that, there's a cormorant in the background. The little blighter. Yeah, he's just sat there, perched there, isn't he? Absolutely beautiful. The things you see when you're fishing, that's why I go fishing, that's why I like my wildlife photography. It's absolutely fantastic. It's amazing how still they can be, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Right, well, I've got a bait out the water. I've got an 18-inch wire trace, £28. I've got two size 6 treble hooks. Up the line we've got a bead with a drilled bullet, and then we've got a zeppelin float just there, so you can cast quite far and you can see it. And then 11 foot up the line I've got a stop knot to stop the float so I can get the right depth. So that's the rig I'm using today. Very simple, caught me lots of pike. Let's put a smelt on and cast in again. So there's the smelt I'm using. It worked today and it's a very good bait. Smells of cucumber, and my lamp reel section hasn't moved. So let's get this one cast out to the same position and let's see if we can get another pike. Right, I just want it quite close to those boats. If you're not happy with the way your float's sitting, bring it in and then fingers crossed you won't deep hook the pike. Well, I'm not quite happy with that, the way that was sitting, so I'm just going to move my stop knot because it might be a bit shallower there and something could have happened in the fight with the pike and my stop knots come up the line. Well, it's been an hour now. I've seen a couple of fish on the surface, but my floats are stood still at the minute. But I just can't believe my bloody battery ran out when I was about to strike on that fish. But there you go. You've got to check your batteries before you start fishing. I didn't. I absolutely forgot. You know, I was too engrossed in getting the baits in and getting a fish, and I forgot to check the battery. But there we go. At least I got the main bit, the fish. But what you didn't see with that is it had a flying treble, and I had to hand land it because you don't want, you know, a flying treble in the net if you can. So I'm quite experienced with hand landing pike. So I got him out, unhooked him, no problem. It was just only in the scissors, and there was one flying treble, so definitely didn't want that in the net. But if you're unsure of doing that, then net it. But you know, if you can go with somebody that can show you how to do it, it's better. But if you're unsure, it's safer for you and the pike to just net it. Well, I've seen one or two bits of striking, and they're just not taking the deads on the bottom. So I might try going on top. Might give that a go, see if we can get anything. You never know. And if not, go back on the bottom again with the dead baits. Lovely day though. Mind you, we had a lot of rain yesterday and clattered with mud, but hey ho, that's fishing, isn't it? Well, I've just had a move and I've I've probably been in this swim about an hour and nothing's happening yet. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I haven't seen too much of anything really. Just that first fish in the first half an hour, and that's been that. I've gone through all the baits, I've tried on the surface, absolutely nothing. It looks like they're having a rest, so hopefully at dark they might start feeding again. Fingers crossed. Right, so let's talk about the dead baits I'm using. I've got smelt with me, I've got lamprey section, and I've got some joy mackerel. So this is the lamprey section. It's very bloody and the pike can find it quite easily. It's a very good bait and it lasts a long time too. And here we have me joy mackerel, which I haven't tried yet, but when I put one of these on, it's always best to tear the head off, and then that releases scent into the water, making it a bit more attractive to the pike. So these are the dead baits I'm using today. Well, here we are on day 2 on the canal, just the one yesterday. We're back on here again. We had a bit of rain last night, but not too bad. But yeah, very windy yesterday, but there's not a breath of wind today, so I'm hoping for a fish. Looks really nice, still as anything, and I've seen 1 or 2 swirls, so fingers crossed we might be able to get another one today, because yesterday it was just the 1 fish and that was it. Right, so we've changed the tactics now, and I've decided to come off the bottom and just use a float. I'm probably around about maybe, what, 3 foot. Just gonna slowly drift it along the surface and see if I can get any of these pike that are striking on the surface. So let's have a cast out. Let's have a slow drift just down here. See if anything grabs the bait. Just giving it a little twitch to give the bait a little bit of movement, and hopefully a pike might like that and grab it. Come on, Mr. Pike. I know there's a few fish around here because I've seen them striking. Yeah, just giving it a little twitch every now and again. And hopefully that might attract a pike. Yeah, it's getting a bit cooler now. Yeah, I think what I might do is, after this trot, is try and cast one over near the boats and see if we can get anything. Come on, Mr. Pike. No, I think we'll have a cast just near to those boats, I think. Good morning. Yeah, remembering to give it a little twitch. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is imitate a live fish, and hopefully the pike like it and have a go. Yeah, so slowly wobbling your dead bait as the current takes it down. Yeah, it's always fun this type of fishing, because you never know when that float is going to go under. Yeah, slowly wobbling it, and hopefully the pike is going to grab it. We've just got a pike on the wobble smells. That's nice. Looks like a nice fish too. Oh, it's a £7 or £8 maybe. That's a nice fat fish. In you come. That's lovely. There he is. Nice big fatty in the net. Where the hooks are. It's a nice fatty, this one. Been feeding well. Like me wobble smelt. And there's one hook. That's all I want to do. There's the other hook. It's just through the gills. Can see it. There we go. Careful, careful. There we go. Nicely unhooked. Look at them teeth. 700 teeth, all curving backwards. There we go. There goes to prove that wobbling deadbaits can produce, rather than just having them sat on the bottom. There you go, a beautiful £8 pike caught on a wobbled smelt deadbait. Beautiful fish in pristine condition. Just wish the light was a bit better, but that was a bit of fun, wasn't it? So there you have it, a beautiful fat £8 pike, like in the wobbled smelt. So it just goes to prove, having deads on the bottom, had nothing, decided to come up and do a bit of wobbling, and I've had this beautiful 8-pounder. Bit of action, perfect. Right, let's get her back in and try again maybe. Yeah, I'm going to put her back in the net because the water's quite low today. So we'll just put her in there, rest her in there for a while, wait till she gets her breath back, and then I'm going to try sort of like staying in the net. I'm not supposed to stay in the net. There we go. There she goes, down into the depths. Right, that's it for me now. 2 pike caught, and just goes to show you that when you're wobbling deadbaits, it can really outfish Mr. Pigeon. It can really outfish deadbaits on the bottom. So if you've liked this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll be out again shortly. Don't know what to do yet, maybe drop shotting, micro low fishing, something like that. So cheers.